everybody, it's Grandpa Ken, your friend. Do you recognize that little bear right there, huh? Do ya? Yeah, we're going to read about Pooh today. Pooh's one of my favorites. I don't have a Pooh bear, but what I do have is my own soft koala bear. He's so cuddly and loving. Sometimes we all just need somebody to hug, and it's okay, even if it's a make-believe friend. Well, it was early in the morning in the 100 Acre Woods, and Pooh sat at home in his honey pot, enjoying as always, a little snack at breakfast. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Pooh wondered who it could be. Pooh ran to the door, where he found Christopher Robin. "Hello," said Pooh. "Would you like some honey?" "Oh, no," said Christopher Robin. "I really can't stay, Pooh. I just wanted to ask you a favor." Christopher Robin had pulled his wagon to Pooh's house, and his wagon was set a bright red kite, a colorful ball, wow, and a wooden sailboat. "Why," Christopher Robin said, Pooh cried, "these are your very favorite things." "Yeah. Have you got your favorite things, kiddos?" Well, it was his favorite things in his wagon, and he told Pooh. "Yes, I know," said Christopher Robin. "I'm going to the owl's house, and would you take care of them for me while I'm gone?" "Of course," said Pooh. "You can count on me." "I knew it," said Christopher Robin. Pooh was just finishing up breakfast when there was another knock at his door. "Back so soon, Christopher Robin?" asked Pooh. "No, it's me, Piglet," said Pooh's very best friend. "Oh, that was nice. Now Piglet's over." "It's a beautiful day, Pooh," said Piglet. "Would you like to join me and play at the stream?" "I promised to watch Christopher Robin's things," Pooh said. "Well," said Piglet, "perhaps you can bring them with you." Pooh thought for a moment. That was a very clever idea. So the two friends headed into the woods, pulling the wagon behind them. They went coming around to a bend when they saw Roo. "Roo, what's that you have?" asked Roo, pointing to the wagon. "Christopher Robin's favorite things," explained Pooh. "We're watching them for him. He's away," added Piglet. "And we're heading for the stream. Come with us." Soon the three friends came to a very steep hill. "I don't think we'll make it," said Pooh. "Some things might tumble out of the wagon." "But how will we get to the stream?" said Piglet. They had a big uphill road, and they were afraid things would fall out of the wagon and hurt them. Think, Pooh said, stopping to sit down. "I know," cried Piglet. "We'll take the things out of the wagon and carry them up the hill. Then nothing will spill out." They all agreed that was a wonderful idea. So Roo, Piglet, and Pooh took the ball, took the kite, and took the sailboat while pulling the wagon behind them. When they got to the stream, the three friends formed a circle, and they threw the ball back and forth, and it was great fun, and they made sure to be very careful with Christopher Robin's ball. Soon Moo got tired of playing with the catch, and he said, "Let's play with the sailboat," he suggested. "Oh, no," said Pooh. "We couldn't possibly." "Oh, we'll be careful," said Roo. Pooh looked back and forth from Piglet to Roo and to the wonderful sailboat. He knew he shouldn't, but before he could stop himself, a very loud, "Just this once," Pooh said. Piglet and Roo helped put the sailboat into the water. The boat looked so pretty, the water felt so cool, and the breeze was so nice. Pooh forgot all about the promise to watch over Christopher Robin's things. Uh-oh. See, when you start playing, you forget about things you're supposed to do. Happens all the time. Just as they let the sailboat go, the friends heard a familiar voice. "Hey, buddy boy!" Tigger called. Oh no. Bouncing into the stream. First they saw a giant splash. Then they heard a loud glub, glub, glub. "Oh my," said Pooh, watching the sailboat sink. "This is all my fault," said Roo. "Mama always told me I should take care of other people's things. But I really wanted to play with the sailboat." Oh, well, everybody would, but you gotta look at Tigger. He just jumped right on top of it. That's what Tiggers do. Yeah. "Watch this, buddy boys," yelled Tigger, reaching down in the water. He grasped onto the boat and brought it up. Pooh sat hopelessly at the soggy mud covered and said, "Oh no." Brother Pooh was sure things were as bad as they could get. Well, I've always found maybe you shouldn't be thinking it was as bad as it can get, because sometimes it can get worse. Pooh sat down with a loud plop. "Something wrong, buddy boy?" says Tigger. "Christopher Robin was counting on me to watch his toys, but instead of watching them, I ruined them." Pooh was sad. "We can fix this in a jiffy," said Tigger. Then he and his friends headed for Pooh's house, where they tossed the toys into the bathtub and scrubbed away. "Fantabulous!" grinned Tigger. "Just like new." Oh, look at, they're washing them all in. And Pooh was so sad. Look at, yeah. He didn't know what he was going to tell Christopher Robin. "Except for this," said Pooh, holding up the wet kite. "Uh-oh. Don't worry, I have an idea," replied Roo. "Watch this." Roo took the kite outside to the warm, sunny spot, and soon it was dried and the water stains were gone. When Christopher Robin returned, Pooh explained what had happened. "I believe I've learned my lesson," Pooh said. "I'll treat your toys as good as I would treat my own. From now on, you can count on me. I promise." And the lesson for the day from Pooh is, taking care of other things will keep them nice and new. Take care of your things, kiddos. Thanks for coming back. Grandpa Ken's loves you, and stay safe.